What's up, everyone? Drunken Phoenix here. Welcome back. So today we're going to go over people talking about car repairs and basically how the days of do-it-yourself car repairs are numbered, the days of being able to go to a local car mechanic that can fix your car cheaper than the dealer are numbered, as well as the days of being able to go to your local hood and finding someone that knows how to, what they call nig rig your car, are also numbered, because the way that a lot of these newer cars are being built is much more complex, not as user friendly, and are a lot more technological and just require a lot of tools and knowledge that only the car makers and the car dealers themselves know how to do or have access to. And this is not a good trend because they're going to have the monopoly on car repairs. And we know that car dealers and makers are not going to go cheap on you. So let's just see what all the fuss is about. So let's get started.
I done had to take a 20-minute break, bro. Look at this. I don't even know what the I'm doing, bro.
Okay, let me just say, if I was this car mechanic, I would be sweating my butt off, not only because clearly I would not know what to do with this, but I'm thinking like, I don't think I could put your car back together. I just took a few pieces off and there's a whole bunch of wires everywhere. Like, I wouldn't even be able to put the car back together. And I'm just thinking like, this person's going to be so mad at me because not only did I not fix their car, but I cannot put it back together. Because I would just think at least maybe he does know how to do that, but this just looks very difficult. I would be so confused. And for him to make this video and wanting to quit, I'm assuming he feels the same way I do.
I gotta replace a fuel pump. I only quoted 5 hours. I gotta take out the seat. I gotta rewire all the
literally building these
Yeah, that's a lot.
cars so that you throw them away when they break. Literally, just throw them away when they break. Don't replace it. Don't fix it. Just throw it away. So I'm installing a camera system, and I messed up. Somehow I got myself locked. I'm pretty sure I didn't loop the piece all the way through on the handle. So basically, the door was shut. I pulled on it really hard. Door opens. But as you can tell, I broke this. Just a little plastic piece, I broke it. I mean, no biggie, no biggie. I'll look online. Can't find it. I understand it's a newer car. This is 23. I'm like, shoot, okay. Let's call the dealer. Yeah. So the guy on the phone was like, he spent like 10 minutes. He calls me. He actually had to call me back. Calls me back and says, actually, we can't just get the door handle. I'm like, what do you mean you can't just get the door handle? You have to order the entire door panel.
I knew this was coming. So basically, the way that they designed this whole door on this car is if you break a piece, if you said, if you break the door handle, you can't just replace the door handle. You have to replace the whole car because they built it in a way to where everything's molded together and everything else would break just taking off that piece, which is clearly bad design for one, and it's just very predatory. And this is the trend of a lot of cars these days. Is very unfortunate, and it's just such a scam, and it makes you think like, is getting a newer car even worth it?
Even said it comes with a new window switch, and then I realized because I took the dang thing back off, he's not kidding. It is like they've molded the plastic around it. You cannot get this off. You cannot get that out. What the heck? Okay, I mean, I get like this should never break, right? But how many times have you replaced a window switch in a car? It's wet with water. What are you going to tell me? I need a whole new door panel? And it's only a cool $525.
That is crazy.
$500 to fix my stupid sun visor. You know why they said it was $500? Let me tell you. Because of parts. I found a replacement on Amazon for $50. About to watch probably like 2 TikToks, maybe a YouTube video. I'm going to replace this.
That's a shame that they were going to charge her $500 to replace that. Luckily for her, she was able to find the piece. It's the visor. It's like the car visor. So that she's very lucky because I guess the car visor, like a lot of things that's interior, like more like cosmetic things, like the car visor or the armrest, you can usually find it at a pretty cheap price if it's pretty generic like that. But yeah, though these days are numbered.
The only thing I'm a little nervous is that my visor currently doesn't have like lights, so I don't know if this is going to be compatible or not. I'm just going to give my car an upgrade, which I'm super pumped about. Screw them and the other
these car companies, man,
repairs that they say I need, and I'm going to try to do as much of it myself as possible. Honestly, if this doesn't even work out, I would rather this be gone than have it at all. Because Wait. Who did that? Me. Oh my
I'm
god.
so happy for her. So basically, but you get the point. This is just another example of how these car companies, these car dealers are trying to just overcharge for everything. Everything is it's just so much. And this is just a sign of how horrible things are right now.
Ago, my Bronco Sport 2022 Big Bend burst into flames as I was backing into my driveway. I shifted my car into reverse,
Yes.
tried to back up, saw this.
My car catching on fire, this is literally one of the my biggest fears, because I just feel like, I think being burned alive is everyone's biggest fear, like being burned alive or drowning. But yeah, what this girl is about to say is going to blow your mind, because it just shows you how, how these people do not value human life, and everybody to them, including their customers and consumers, are just numbers, just a statistic. They don't care about your livelihood, and we're going to see why. So let's continue.
Smoke in my car, got out, and then this is what it looked like within a minute of me exiting the car. This car only being a 2022, I've had it since 2023. I got it brand new with like 7 miles on it, and I drove about 50,000 miles on it before this happened. As you can see, the car is totaled. What may cause this, you may ask? Well, I had the same question. This is the inside. Ford has an active recall on Bronco Sports from 2021 to 2024. This is in fact true. You can look it up, Google it, do whatever your investigators do. And this active recall was for a possibility of having a cracked fuel injector. When a fuel injector is cracked, the fuel leaks into the hot engine, which can cause a fire. Ta-da! Ford decided to come up with an interim fix that updates the software in your car to let you know when this cracked fuel injector is like happening, so you can avoid fires, right? Here it is. And we only got one letter about this recall, which was last year. And after this, we actually ended up getting that interim fix done at our dealer. So they installed the software and whatever, because they didn't have the part for the cracked fuel injector, right? They don't have it, and they still don't. So as you can see here, when the remedy is available, Ford Motor Company will send a letter to inform you to contact your dealer to schedule a repair. Ford has not issued instructions to stop driving your vehicle under this safety recall. So Ford's like, your car might blow up and it might spontaneously catch on fire, but you can drive it. It's safe. Don't worry. So this fire happened due to Ford's negligence. Ford Motor Company rather makes sales than care about the safety of their customers, as you can tell, because if they cared, they wouldn't have these trucks on the road still without having a permanent solution to this, right? If you own a Bronco Sport between the years 2020 and 2024, and you look up your VIN number on Ford's website, and this comes up as a recall, your car is a part of this situation, and your car also might spontaneously catch on fire. I called Ford to file a claim about this, to let them know that this happened. And they called me back the next day saying that it wasn't their problem. Because it's not Ford's problem that they have an active recall that can cause your vehicle to just catch on fire and potentially put you at danger and maybe death. Even though I am gratefully physically okay, watching your car go up in flames when there's nothing you can do about it is really scary. So please proceed with caution when dealing with Ford.
A viewer named
So that is very disgusting for Ford to have a car that they know has an issue, and that a major issue could cause your car to catch on fire, which is very dangerous and scary, right? And rather than fixing the issue, they still let the car just be on the road, just saying, hey, we'll give you a software update that will inform you that your car is potentially going to catch on fire, but still just letting it stay on the road, and they don't even have a piece that can replace it. They don't take the proper measures to prevent it from happening. They just continue letting people buy this car. And yeah, so that is just disgusting, and just a sign of just how far things have gone. You know what I'm saying? It's just Like it blows my mind that this is allowed to happen because this just feels so dystopian. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there, you guys. But let me know what you all think. Have you guys also noticed this whole trend of cars becoming a lot more difficult and more expensive to fix, and just running into issues where people that you may know personally or local mechanics are just unable to fix it, or they may be able to fix it, but it just causes more lights to show up, or it takes them much longer. Because I have personally experienced that. And my car, my BMW that I had in the past, it wasn't even that new. It was a 2015 model. So I can imagine how crazy it is to fix those now. But let me know in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.